Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. We've got some unboxings. Quick housekeeping, if you will. So I only have 3, as you can see. I am still subscribed to Book of the Month, and I'm still subscribed to the adult book only fairyloot. But I have these 3 and I'm really impatient. I don't want to keep waiting to open these up. So I've decided, since I have these 3, I'm just going to open them today for you guys. And then once I get my Book of the Month and my adult fairyloot, I will add that into my spring book haul. Because I've bought a few things. And so once I get those, I'll film the book haul. But I'm really just impatient. I really want to know what's in these and see if there's something that I want to read like now, sooner rather than later. So we're just gonna jump right in. I'm really excited. We of course are gonna start with fairyloot because it's just right on top. Alright. So, thank goodness, right on top we have the spoiler card. I like this artwork a lot. I think it's really pretty. Alright, so this month's theme is Dare to Dream. I say this month, it's April. April's 2023, Dare to Dream. You get 5 items in this box, plus the tarot cards and the book. That's crazy. So if you are new here, you might not know, but fairyloot went down to 4 items in a box, and last month one of their items was just like sticker sheet. And I was a little disappointed by that because we're spending a lot of money on these books boxes, and if a sticker sheet counts as like the same amount of items as other things, like I would rather get something else for the same price, you know? So it's really exciting to see that they actually have 5 items in this, and I'm really excited. The first thing is a book sleeve. I don't use these. I genuinely have never used a book sleeve. I've always wanted to be one of those girlies that like puts her book in a book sleeve, goes to the park or the cafe and reads and has a good time but keeps her book safe. I want to be that girl. I promise I do. I'm just not. I have anxiety. I don't leave the house a whole lot unless I have plans with someone, which isn't often. But I do like them. I think they're very pretty. So this one says, "We should appreciate the flower regardless of its roots." I do think that these are always very nice quality. The inside's very soft. I'm ready for book sleeves to come with like pockets to hold things so that I could just carry a book sleeve instead of like a purse, you know? I would like a book sleeve just like this, but straps, crossbody, front pockets. And then on the back can be a really cute design. That's what I need. That will make me utilize a book sleeve more. But let's see what this is about. This is inspired by Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sue Lynn Tan, designed by @Blanca Designs. So that's nice. It's very pretty, very bright. It makes sense. Next up, I see we have socks, True Story socks. These are ankle socks. The art is by @JezHawk. And these are inspired by Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. And says True Story on the bottom. I love socks. These are like the most utilized book box item. I would be content with like a shirt, a sweatshirt, and socks every other month from all of my book subscription boxes. That would make me a happy camper. Love me some socks. And then next we have one of these like you put your bowl soup bowl a bowl cozy designed by Blanca Designs. Protect your hands from the heat or cold with this beautifully designed bowl cozy inspired by Violet Made of Thorns by Gina Chen, which I have. I need to read that still. I really do want to get to it. I think Melody gave it 3 stars when she read it, so I'm a little hesitant. Our reading tastes do often align, but it's such a pretty book. Such pretty editions. But yeah, just very simple, very cushiony, very soft. I do appreciate that. And then here at the bottom we have 2 of the mythology bookmarks. These are very nice. Let's see. These are art is by Grace Zwart. And these are Morpheus, the god of sleep, and Nike, the goddess of victory. That's fun. These are always so pretty. I just like never use them because I don't read Greek mythology. Maybe I should put all of these. I should take all of these out and put them in my Greek mythology little cup that we got from March's illumicrate. One of those little handy dandy pot books. I'm explaining so poorly, but you know what I mean if you saw that last month. One of those, I can put all of them in there, and then they would have a use. That could be fun. And then I can put it up there because it's orange. Anyway, off topic. Now we have the tarot cards. I'm going on a whim. Daughter of Smoking Bone? No. Yes. So good. I've not read Daughter of Smoking Bones, but she gives the vibes of the cover. She's totally the vibes. I actually have been seeing this around a lot lately, and I'm really interested. I enjoy Laini Taylor's works. I haven't read a whole lot yet. I will be reading Muse of Nightmares literally this week, so that's exciting, but I do have a vlog idea in mind where I can finally read this, so that's very exciting. It'll look very nice. And then finally we have an art print. This is just a man. Art by Sal Tees. Bring a touch of dreaminess to your space with this stunning art print featuring Aaron Warner from the Shatter Me series by Taria Mafi. That's so funny. I have seen the Shatter Me series around, especially on my Bookstagram. I follow a lot more like romance girlies on Bookstagram than I do on YouTube, and they all love Aaron so much. And just recently, Emma posted her reading vlog where she read all of them. And it's like a movie feature length film, and I haven't finished it yet. I got like halfway. It's so funny. So it just makes sense. Like, full circle, he's everywhere. Everywhere I look. Alright, and then we have the book. I'm seeing blue sprayed edges. Okay, so we've got the little fairy scoop, and then the month themes bookmark, which I really enjoy this print, so I will definitely get use out of this one. And then we have the book art print with the author's letter on the back. Very dark academia vibes, and I'm so here for that. If you didn't know, I love dark academia, so if that's the case, great. So this is the book. This is by Alexandra Bracken. Oh, this is the author of Lore. Who's the author of the Passenger series? Is that not the same person? Yeah, Alexandra Bracken. Okay, I read Passenger and The Wayward. I read both of those in 2021, like just at the peak start of my reading journey. So it looks like this is their newest book, Silver in the Bone, shimmering with magic, peril, romance, and heartbreak. Leigh Bardugo. Oh my god. The edges are so stunning. That's incredible. That like deserves its own shelf. That's amazing. Okay, open her up. Okay, very cute art style. Does not fit the vibes of like this blue fire sword, and then you've got like cute adorable character art. I love it. Okay. Oh, you know, I'm already obsessed. I love a naked hardback with a full cover design. Alright, and then we have our male lead, I'm assuming, on the other side. Very cute. I'm so into this. Look at how adorable they are. I am so excited. This is so pretty. There is something about a beautiful, I understand like dust jackets are meant to like protect your book and blah blah blah. I don't need a dust jacket for any book ever if it looks like this. I will, because I still love this and I hate making decisions. So like if you give me a dust jacket, I will be using it. But if you don't give me a dust jacket, I will be content with this on my shelf. Like, I'm sorry. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Okay, let's see what she's about. Tamsin Lark is a howler breaking into the ancient crypts of dark sorceresses in search of the treasure inside. Now, rumors are swirling about the powerful ring from Arthurian legend. That's a buzzword for me. A ring that could free her brother, Cavil, from a curse. But they aren't the only ones who covet it. As word spreads, greedy howlers start circling, and many would kill to have the ring for themselves. Tamsin is forced into an alliance with her rival Emrys, the last person she wants to rely on. Together, they dive headfirst in the viper's nest of dark magic and expose a deadly secret within No, with the power to awaken ghosts from the past and shatter her last hope of saving her brother. Driven by love, revenge, and pure adrenaline, this is a stunning new novel from one of the top authors writing. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. Ah! I don't know if this is like actually dark academia vibes, but often I think Arthurian legend in stories can easily go hand in hand with dark academia. Like, I won't be surprised. Let's all keep in mind as I say this, I have not read Legendborn. But I will not be surprised if the next Secret History, next If We Are Villains, is in the same vein of those two stories, but is Arthurian legend instead of like Shakespeare or Greek. I wouldn't put it past anybody. I don't think I will have time to get to this month because it doesn't really fit into what I'm trying to strive for, but just know that I need to get to this ASAP because I'm so freaking excited for this. Oh, bitch. I love the fact that, like, there's no words. You just figure it out yourself. She's so pretty. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I really enjoyed Passenger and Wayward. Wayward? Yeah. I really enjoyed both of those. I actually thought that they were really good. I just was a little bit early on in my reading career, so I kind of, A, forgot a lot about the plot, and B, did not have the same, like, retention that I do now, because I've gotten, practice makes perfect. I've gotten better at reading, but I really enjoyed the series, especially, like, the romance within them, so I have very high hopes. I haven't read Lore yet. It is on my, like, high, if I read any Greek mythology, I'll read that one type of list. But very exciting. I love this box. It's very practical, which I appreciate. I love practical boxes that don't feel like I'm wasting time or money, especially. But 3 very useful items that will actually get used. I use bowl warmers all the time. Anytime I make soup, it's a necessity. Socks are wonderful. Beautiful book sleeve. I have a collection down here. Haven't used them, but I don't mind. I will take them for now. Again, holding out for the purse. And I love the art print and the bookmarks. It's just fantastic. This is one of the better boxes I think I've gotten from fairyloot this year, which makes me really happy. Alright, next we'll be jumping into owlcrate, who honestly have been my favorite so far this year. I don't know what it is about owlcrate this year, but they have been stepping up their game so much. I've been really enjoying it. I did see a sneak peek for something in the May box that they're bringing back, which I'm excited for. More so excited for my boyfriend than for me, but still exciting nonetheless. Alright, open her up. I love when the spoiler card is right on top. Alright, so this month's theme is Relics and Ruins. Again, this month, April. You get my drift. Okay, lots of worms. So many ones. Alright, so let's start off with the Treasured Tomes. This is their monthly collection of enamel pins. I've been really liking these this year. This month is inspired by Sorcery of Thorns. So inside it says Property of the Great Library of Summershaw. And it's just got a little picture of a sword. Very cute. It says Grimoires on the outside. I have not yet read A Sorcery of Thorns. I am waiting for my special edition fairyloot, Sorcery of Thorns, and An Enchantment of Ravens to come in. But I have the audiobooks. It's very high on my want to read. I will be getting to it as soon as I can, I promise. It's one of those things that, like, I really want to read, but I never think about it in terms of, like, my TBRs. I don't know why. It's probably because, like, I don't know a lot about it. Like, I know that the library is very present in it, and I know that it's, like, a fae type of thing. And that's really it. So, anyways. Next, we have a little coin pouch. It says that it is a white London hinged travel pocket. Coins, cables, dice, and more. This pouch will help you keep your Antari tokens handy for all your travels between the worlds. That's cool. I don't really get it, but it's very hard to open. So like, this is actually rather secure. So that's cool. On the outside it says, scars are not shameful, not unless you let them be. If you do not wear them, they will wear you. By B. Schwab. How pretty. This is very cute, very nice. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I did see that they mentioned something about tokens. Embark on your journey to White London with our hinged travel pocket designed by At No One's Designed, inspired by a darker shade of magic. This is the ideal item to keep Antari tokens, coins, and trinkets as you roam between worlds. So I'm wondering if they're maybe hinting at something. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. That'd be cool. Alright, the next thing, I'm seeing a little... Oh my god. Okay, on the back it says, winter is coming. Oh. What? I was so excited that we were getting dice, because I love dice. These are not dice. Goblet stones. Okay, perfect for the drink connoisseur. These Game of Thrones inspired goblet stones are sure to be the perfect cooling additions to your refreshments. Simply chill them in your freezer prior to adding them to a cold drink. Make sure to hand wash them before first use as well as between uses, not dishwasher safe. Repping the House Stark Lannister in Targaryen, designed by the owlcrate team. These stones are made of food-safe soapstone and can be used over and over again. Okay, so if you drink alcohol, or know anything about like alcohol connoisseurs, these are often known as like whiskey stones. Often used if like you have a very fine collection of glasses, you'd get these stones, and then you'd get like one of those smokers and like wood chip smoke your whiskey. That's how I know what these are, because there's someone that my partner works with that we gave him that for Christmas. So, interesting. I haven't read Game of Thrones. It's still chilling on my shelf. I need the second book. I have all of them except for the second one. So, that needs to happen eventually. But until then, I'm scared to embark on that journey. But at least I have cool stones for them. Okay, next I'm seeing Story Doorways. Owlcrate exclusive limited edition collection. For those who constantly cross over the threshold to fictional worlds, we've created a collection of stunning wooden doorways inspired by the stories that you love to lose yourself in. Display them on your bookcase in front of spines or book stacks, or use them as bookends or shelves that you've not managed to fill with books just yet. We're traveling to Middle Earth with the Lord of the Ring inspired story doorway. Designed by Ice Wreath. I'm obsessed. Oh my Lanta. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's a little sneak peek into my life right now. I am saving money, hence the lack of book hauls and spending. I'm saving money to redecorate our living room. And in those designs are new bookshelves for high and epic fantasy, which is some of these books here, some books over there. Mainly because my boyfriend also likes to read, and hiding the books in here from him make it so it's really hard for him to know what he'd be interested in, because I promise you most of these he doesn't want to read. And I'm running out of Lord of the Rings shelf space to like show things off. So now I have this cute little door to put in front of everything. I just really like this. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. I was wanting like to find really cute bookshelf decorations for my new shelves, and this is so perfect. Why am I so emotional? I love it. I love it so much. Okay. They did a great job with this one. I'm crying. I love her. Home is behind, the world ahead, and there are many paths to tread. This is incredible. This is like really like good material too, like very sturdy. So yeah, I'm gonna have that on display forever, and I'm excited to see this collection grow. I would like a lot more of these. Thank you. Okay, next in here, is this another embroidery? Yes. Embroidery bookmark kit. Cool. We had one of these a while ago. I've not done it yet because I'm really bad at arts and crafts. But I don't think they have a little QR code to like show you the instructions, which I think is genius. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is not going well for me. There's a gist. That's what it's gonna look like. So yeah, I'll figure that out when that time comes. But I do actually think that these are really cool. I think it's a fun way to get people engaged instead of just giving us the bookmark, giving us a way to make it ourselves, also giving us a way to completely fuck it up. So pros and cons, but this is very exciting and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I just have to somehow get the courage to do it. And let me see what that one says. Created by 4 Season Fox. It is inspired by The Buried and the Bound, which we have somewhere. I think it's up there. Yeah. It was like that really cute cottagecore vibe that we got a few months ago. And then we have the little booklet and then the book. Oh. This seems familiar. So this is another edition of Silver in the Bone by Alexandria Bracken, which is what we just unboxed with fairyloot. Typical. I feel like that always happens a couple times a year. It's unavoidable. I do wish at times like they were able to communicate, but I also understand like not everyone has all of these. Totally get that. And I don't usually mind having multiple copies. But this is a very black and white edition with metallic silver edges. On the back it says, "Stories are always more beautiful than the truth." I hate that kind of font. Oh, but she's so pretty. I feel like Owlcrate has been stepping up their game again lately, just with bringing back the stenciled edges, but not going too ham on them, but the beautiful naked books. I'm obsessed. I'm loving it. So stormy, so honestly it's giving like Beauty and the Beast. She ran away from the Beast castle and she's like lost in the woods, meets Sleeping Beauty's castle, where he's like, you know, like when Maleficent takes her. Yeah, you get the drift. Alright, and then on the inside is very like Celtic symbols, like you would see in Arthurian mythology. Oh my god, I love Dark of Heart, Silver in the Bone. In ages past, in a kingdom lost to time, a king named Arthur ruled man and fair folk alike. So, how fun. I really hope I like it now. Oh, art. And then on the other side of the dust jacket is the very pretty art. It looks like they're cave hunting. Pretty art. I'm into it. I'm actually really excited. I did not know that this was coming out. I didn't hear anything about it. It was not on an anticipated release. I've heard nobody say a thing. And I'm so very excited. Please. Now that I do know that this exists, and not only exists, but I have a copy of. I even have 2. But that concludes everything from this box. I'm really happy. I'm not gonna lie. I think we know the clear winner of what was my favorite thing in the box, but I'm very excited for it. I actually really enjoyed this box. I think it was really nice. I think that I can get use out of these things. So next month is going to be Against All Odds. And oh yeah, there's a little sneak peek. They're bringing back the Lord of the Rings bowls, which I'm really intrigued to see what it's gonna be. I don't really remember. They're hidden away with like the movies right now. We haven't like been using them. I feel like they're just too pretty and I'm too scared to break them. So there's that. But I really like this bookmark making idea. I love the option to do crafty things. I'm not great at it, but honestly it's the stones. The stones, which I think is so funny because this is a predominantly young adult audience. But hey, I guess start them young, am I right? But I think my boyfriend will actually get a lot of use out of these. So I think that's exciting. And you know, I have beautiful books now. And last but not least, we've got illumicrate, who no longer brands the outside of their box. I won't complain though, because I get them so much earlier since the US fulfillment center shop thing opened. It's been getting here so much quicker. Like, this still comes before fairyloot. They just decide to like get their stuff together so much later. But it's the beginning of the month and I have them, so I'm pretty pleased. Okay, so this month's theme is Be My Enemy. Interesting. Next month is going to be What Lies Beneath, and that intrigues me a lot. Okay, we've got worms, but there's stuff in it. I feel like this is going to be a replica dagger. Oh, it is, and she's so pretty. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, no. Shedding glitter. I will have glitter on me for the rest of the day, but she's very pretty. Very nice. Very gold. Very, very glittery. So this is the Sword of Truth replica. Be as braved as Selena. I'm not even going to try and say the last name. With this gorgeous replica of Damaris from Throne of Glass. There we go. Haven't read Throne of Glass. That series kind of intimidates me, but she'll go with the rest of the beautiful Sarah J. Maas books that I do have. So, how fun. She's a lot. There's so much glitter. Why not put something to stop the glitter? That's my only complaint. Next up, we have a nice white box. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. So, this says the Vermilion Bird. I'm assuming this is Iron Widow, which I loved. The Vermilion Bird tumbler, designed by @Forensic and Flowers. One of our most popular items, a tumbler inspired by Iron Widow, to be sure to keep you hydrated in every battle. Please note this item is not microwave safe and should be hand washed only. Fair. How fun. I love tumblers. This isn't like the most nicest of quality tumblers out of the ones that I have, but I do have quite the collection of tumblers and drinking cups. I like to drink my energy drinks in them. But yeah. I do like these. I get a lot of use out of them, and I will for sure get a lot of use out of that. I have Iron Widow up there, and I loved it. I wouldn't say like it's objectively like a great book, but I loved it. I listened to the audiobook, and it was such a good time. I loved the characters and the world, and a lot of people have issues with the battle scenes, but like I truly could care less about battle scenes in books anyway, so it's just like there for the good time. Alright, and then ooh, so here we have a pin banner, which is so pretty. I love getting pin banners. You might have noticed, but I've started hanging the pins that I've got around the room. But when there's pretty art on them, I can't do that. This is the Farseer pin banner. It's designed by @Neil Grant, inspired by The Realm of the Elderlings by Robin Hobb. How pretty. This is so pretty. I have no clue where this is gonna go. I'm gonna be honest with you. She's cute. She doesn't quite fit this room's aesthetic though. But I like it. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. It's one of those things. I don't like putting pins on like a really pretty art piece. Like it just feels like a wasted thing to do. Alright, and lastly, for the items we have Blaze of Desires, a paper craft kit designed by Rosie Thorns 88, exclusive for illumicrate. I haven't used one of these. This is the Blaze of Desire paper craft kit. You piece together to create Rin in her Blaze of Desires with this craft kit inspired by the Poppy War. I think that's cool. I might try once I have the like actual copies of the book. Like maybe once I have a shelf for them, I will do this. But I had one from them a few months ago and I never actually utilized it. I don't know exactly what these do. I think it's like kind of like a 3D art sort of thing. I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure these work great for some people and they like it, but it's not something that I really care too much about. And then finally, we have the book. Guess what? It's not a triplet? Truplex. Like the duplicate, but for 3. Truplex. Anywho, so we've got beautiful, beautiful galaxy edges. And this is giving the vibes of sci-fi more than fantasy. signed plate. So this is Some Desperate Glory by Emily Tesh. I actually just read Emily Tesh, Silver in the Wood and Drowned Company. It's a novella duology. I thought it was okay. It wasn't my favorite, but I think it was more the storyline that I just didn't jive with a whole lot. But, ooh, she is pretty. I will give her that. Okay, so we've got a more like clothy bound hardcover. While we live, the enemy shall fear us. What we are, what's left, we are what must survive. And again, the galaxy pages. Very pretty art print of two people in a different style that I can't control panel in the back. They're in a spaceship. Very pretty. I don't know what it means. I know that like come reading the book it'll mean something to me. And I do actually enjoy when the artwork is like a prominent scene that you're like, wait, I know this thing, this is important, this is so cool. That's when I enjoy it, but until I read it, I'm just like, spaceship. Different vibe completely. But this is a very pretty, very galaxy heavy edition. Some Desperate Glory is Emily Tesh's first like novel, which I think is really cool, seeing as I genuinely just read in April her duology. So let's see what this is about. While we live, the enemy shall fear us. We are what's left, we are what must survive. All her life, Kier has trained for the day she can avenge the destruction of planet Earth. Raised on Gaia Station alongside the last scraps of humanity, she is one of the best warriors of her generation. The sword of a dead planet. Then Command assigns her brother to certain death and regulates her to the nursery to bear sons, and she knows she must take humanity's revenge into her own hands. Alongside her brother's brilliant yet but sedacious friend and a lonely captive alien, Kier must escape from everything she's ever known. If she succeeds, she will find a universe far more complicated than she was taught, and far more wondrous than she could have ever imagined. Some Desperate Glory is a thrillingly told science fiction tale about the wreckage of war, the family you find, and who you must become when every choice is stripped away from you. This standalone space opera is highly anticipated debut novel from Astounding Award winner and Crawford Award finalist Emily Tesh. Interesting. This kind of gives the Red Scholars Wake kind of vibes. Also just from like my own personal recent reading. Kind of reminds me of Heart of Iron. Very in like the same vein. I can't say that I am a big space opera kind of gal. It's not quite my thing. I don't really read a lot of sci-fi to begin with, but it is pretty. I did enjoy the author's writing enough. I gave Silver in the Wood 2-star, but I gave Drowned Country 3-star. I do think it got better. So I think this is something that I would listen to the audiobook for. I don't know if I would want to pick this up physically and give it a read. But, you know, not everything can always be a big win. Again, she's really pretty though. I do really like the cover. I like the like foggy, cloudy, like pastel. I don't know. Something about the cover I do enjoy. So overall with illumicrate, I did enjoy the like pin banner once I find a place that makes sense, as well as the tumbler, and the dagger is really cool. Once I have Throne of Glass, like the dagger will make more sense to like put with it, but until then it's kind of just like a glitter bomb. But I do enjoy like the tumbler. I'll get use out of that. But again, I think honestly fairyloot was the best this month. I do still feel very strongly about this though, and owlcrate is a very close second. Like owlcrate, this is my favorite item. This is the one. This is the one. But I also really liked the stones to keep my drinks cold, and the pin, and the bookmark maker. But I like the practicality of the fairyloot box. Just things that I can get a lot of use out of. They're both incredible. illumicrate's really been disappointing me this year. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm just getting picky, but illumicrate last year was like my favorite across the board. And this year I just feel like it's not as great. I don't know. I like that their books are different. It's rare that I get duplicates because of them. And so I appreciate that they go out of their way and try different books that I've never heard of, and I really like that. But at the same time, it is a bit more of a gamble, and the items are much more hit or miss. It's funny. It's like owlcrate consistently for me does like really good. Fairyloot is either I really don't like it or I really love it, and then illumicrate is similar, where it's like I like a lot of things but I don't like it enough. So that's everything for this video. It feels weird. I feel like I'm missing things, like book of the month is gone and the adult fairyloot is gone and it's shorter. But that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Let me know what items you enjoyed or what books you're interested in. I know the selection is slim pickings. Basically, are you interested in Silver in the Bone? I literally cannot wait to get to this. I don't think it'll be happening this month, which really upsets me, but I truly want to get to this so soon. So maybe June. I'm really excited. But yeah, let me know if you liked any of these items or any of these books. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Give this video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below if you want to see more from me. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.